Mojo in the Morning Show. Shannon got hit on by not just any guy this weekend, but somebody that honestly makes you feel even extra special that they're flirting with you.
I am very flattered. So this actually happened on Saturday. I'm one of the very few people that still uses the post office for things. I feel like when I say I go to the post office, they're like, "Are you 90?" Like, no, sometimes my returns require that I have to go to the post office. So I was dropping off some returns at the post office on Saturday, and as I was walking out, there was this cute older man, and he was moving real slow and walking out behind me. And he had a cane, and so even though I was kind of far ahead of him, I waited and I held the door open for him.
Aww.
And he was so flattered that I did that. And then the post office that I go to, then there's a door, and then there's like a vestibule. I don't know what else to call it, like another little area. And then you have more doors to get out to the parking lot. And so I ran up ahead and I held the door out to the parking lot for him open as well. And so we got outside and he looked at me and he said, "You are just so kind. You did your good deed for the day. Well done." And then he stopped and he goes, "And you are beautiful. Would you like to go down the street and have a drink with me?"
Hey.
And I was like, this man, we ended up getting to talk. I said no. I said,
Where was he wanting you to go?
So I was at the post office in Birmingham, and he asked me to go down the street, very specifically to Market, which is
Wow.
like the pickup spot.
That's like
right?
that's like the place that.
Will you go down the street to Market and have a drink with me? I about died. I said, "Well, I am getting married in 6 days, so no, but thank you." He goes, "Oh, well, I missed my chance on you." It was so funny. He was 75 years old.
You should have gone with him.
Speaking of packages.
75 years old.
But he's 75 years old with a cane. How nice is it?
No.
The man from Up wants to go to.
He did kind of look like the man from Up, but he must dye his hair because his hair was black.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He definitely died.
Yeah.
Beijing.
What else did you have to do? You're going to the post office, for God's sake.
I had children with me.
Oh, wait, your kids were with you.
I had children with me.
So wait a second. So this man is hitting on you in front of your children.
Well, the kids were standing outside. They were in the car. So I roll up right to the
front there?
To the front, because all I was doing was dropping off a package right inside. So.
What did the kids think that you were doing?
Well, it was so funny. I got back into the car and Lucy goes, "Who was that man that you were talking to for such a long time?" And I said, "Lucy, that old man just asked your mom out for a drink at Market." And she was like, "I'm telling Mr. West."
This is not fair. Shannon lives my dream life every day in new ways. And this time, you're living my Anna Nicole Smith dream.
It was hysterical, Megan.
Megan would have gone with him.
It was hysterical.
Megan would have been like, "Let's skip Market. We're going right back to your place."
I you and given him your number.
What the hell?
You know what you should have said
He
to
was
Lucy
little,
when Lucy
too.
asked who that man was? You should have said, "That man's paying for your college education, kids." Mommy's going to give that man the best 2 minutes of the man's life, and we're going to have some fun.
You know what's so funny, though, is if it was a guy who was around my age, give or take,
Yeah.
I'd be like, ugh. Not even ugh, but you get a pass when you're 75. It's cute. It's a totally different reaction.
That's why I can't wait to be 75. I want to be that guy. I want to be that 75-year-old guy walking around with a cane, hanging out at the post office, getting laid at Market.
I mean, honestly, I could have used a margarita, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, I think that guy was a smart man.
I got a damn margarita. Who wants a margarita?
I always want a margarita.
I think that old people can get away with everything, can't they?
1,000,000%.
Like, old people get away with farting randomly while they walk, and nobody ever frowns upon them. If they want to, they can kind of squeeze cheeks or pinch butts. You know what I mean? Like, they can kind of get away with that.
They can say offensive things with their old, so
Yeah.
you're like, okay, they're old. They don't really
old.
know.
Yeah, and flirting too. Like, old people can flirt. Like, an old person will throw down. Your mom, your grandma. When I met her at the reveal, the gender reveal for your beautiful daughter.
Yeah.
She was like, she was like, "Oh, you're cute." I'm like, "Oh man, this is kind of nice." It was kind of nice to be able to
It's
sit there.
so
and-
flattering.
She said that?
She did. She actually thought I was relatively actually handsome, believe it or not. She did.
Somebody should.
Why? You don't think that I'm your grandma's type?
I mean, I don't know what grandma like.
Hey, grandma.
Grandma like what she like.
Yeah. Does grandma date at all?
Nah, grandma done with that.
She doesn't date.
No one's getting her rocks off.
Has anybody ever
With Jeopardy.
Has anybody ever followed through, you think, with this guy, this 75-year-old dude?
He was very charming, so I bet.
He's not dyeing his hair for no reason.
I bet.
Yeah, right. Exactly. If you're 75 years old dyeing your hair, you know what you're doing? You're dyeing the hair down there too.
I guarantee you, Shannon.
Good God.
He went back in that post office 30 minutes later and tried it again.
Oh yeah, that's his
You're not
move.
special, Shannon.
He's got nothing else
Fake.
going on for the entire day. That's it.
Shannon, where did you see this post office?
You're gonna hang out in the parking lot there and find myself one.
Oh my God.
What kind of car was he driving too?
Okay, so he got into a little gray Toyota Prius.
Oh, well, where's the mid?
But I told Wes, because Wes asked the same question. And I said to Wes, I go, but he was dressed very nicely and he had very nice glasses on.
Yeah.
And so I feel like he's one of those older guys that he doesn't flaunt his money.
Hipster.
He rich.
No, he doesn't flaunt his money. He cares about the environment. He's driving a Prius. But I bet you he's a billionaire, Megan.
Oh,
Go
but
find him.
I need
He's
the
probably
midlife-
at market.
Yeah, I need the midlife crisis Corvette.
Why is it that I always think of a guy driving a Prius as Larry David from Curb Your Enthusiasm for some reason? You know what I mean? I'm seeing what that's all about. It's funny because when Shannon talks about this place that he wanted her to go have a drink, it's like notorious.
The nickname is Meat Market. Like
Yeah.
meat as in.
Megan, you gotta go.
It is.
Oh, I was hoping it was the other.
And they say that there are like the guys that sit at the bar there, and just pick up on, like, older dudes pick up on young girls all the time.
You said this when you and Lydia went out to lunch. They thought you guys were on a
Yeah.
date. Or
Oh,
something
it's the
like
worst. It's like the worst feeling in the world. I'm having to like announce it like, hey, I know I look like I'm an old man trying to. This girl and I work together, and then they're like, no, that sounds weirder. No, she's like a daughter to me. Oh no, that's weird.
I learned two things today. I learned that place is a meat market, and I also learned that the hair down there gets gray. I did not know that.
It does. Yes. What's up, Jennifer? Hi.
I was dying yesterday. My 72-year-old dad just told my pregnant sister-in-law that her boobs look big. I can't believe it.
Oh my God. Was she embarrassed when he did that?
I was more embarrassed for her. She laughed, but yeah.
Oh God. You don't think that your 72-year-old dad is out flirting with girls in the post office parking lot, is he?
He might.
Yeah. I would say that I would want my dad to be doing that, you know, instead of going home lonely by himself, unless mom is still alive. If mom's still alive, then I don't know if I necessarily want this.
Yeah, there's a stepmom there.
Oh, okay. In that case, who cares, right?